What's happening, people? We are here. We are live. Big up to everyone locked in. Saturday morning / going into the afternoon. Kickoff is at 12 o'clock and the Barclays WSL is back. If you cannot tell, I'm excited. I don't think I've been this optimistic for a Manchester United season in a hot minute. You know why? Because Man United have done some seriously good business. We're going to recap on that as well just before kickoff. As I mentioned in the chat, you can watch the game live. You can watch the game live on YouTube for free. So what you can do is open up the game on one screen and then open up my watch along on the other screen and we can watch together. You lot know what it is. Be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe if you are new here. We got watch alongs, we got Manchester United women content, we have a whole heap of stuff on the channel now. I will be keeping an eye on West Ham versus Chelsea in the men's game because that kicks off at 12:30, but you lot know the sole purpose of the stream is for this watch along. In the chat I've dropped a link to the game. It's live on Barclays WSL YouTube channel, and the game will kick off in about 10 or so minutes. Big up to Nat, I hope you're at the game. Says you've seen the team lineup. Dom as a 6. Let's go through the lineup. Let's actually go. Let me pull it up here on the screen. You can see right here as well. I've kind of put the lineup there. Manchester United are giving debuts to a few players that they brought this summer, but equally they're giving debuts to Grace Clinton, who signed for Manchester United 2 years ago and has never made her Barclays WSL debut for Manchester United. Obviously, she went on loan to Bristol, had an amazing loan spell at Spurs last season, and today she lines up for Manchester United wearing the number 8 shirt for Man United at Old Trafford. I mean, what better way to make your Man United debut than at Old Trafford? You know, what better way to do that? So shout out to Grace Clinton. Let's go through the lineup. In goal, Fallon Tullis-Joyce, the replacement for Mary Earps, a goalkeeper who's very good with the ball at her feet. She's in goal between the sticks. In the back line, now this is where the confusion kind of comes about the lineup, because we don't know what the formation is. The manager has hinted at it during pre-season that there will be some changes. You know, there might be some changes in shape. We could see maybe a 4-4-2, maybe we could see a 3-4-2. There's been lots of hints basically, but the backline is Maya Le Tissier, Millie Turner, we got Jade Riviere, and I think that might be, and we got Dominique Janssen. Now again, there's suggestions that Janssen might be playing in the middle as well, so we just don't know. But that is to me the three defenders that they have in the midfield, and they got Leah Golton. So my prediction is, I was expecting it would be Janssen, Turner, Le Tissier in the back line, and then wing backs in Riviere and Leah Golton. Leah Golton is playing as a fullback, as a wing back. We don't know. I guess we've got to wait till the game actually starts to see exactly. But in the midfield, and this is where I am excited to see Manchester United, guys. This is where I'm excited to see Manchester United. We've got Lisa Nolson in midfield, in a midfield partnership with Grace Clinton. Now, I actually think Grace Clinton is going to play in a bit of a deeper role for Manchester United this year in comparison to what she's done in the past, especially at Spurs. Now, I spoke to her at the Lionesses camp back in like March, and she said she preferred to play in the 10, but she didn't mind playing as an 8 or a box-to-box. And I think that's where Man United are going to use her this season, as a box-to-box. So it's Nolson and Clinton in the middle of the game. And then it's Ella Toone, JC, and Elizabeth Turlin makes her Manchester United debut. So that's 3 debutants in today's game. We've got Elizabeth Turlin, we've got Dominique Janssen, and we've got Grace Clinton all making their debut on the bench. And this is where I also feel quite optimistic with the benches, because there's quite a bit of talent. There's quite a bit of ability on the bench. We've got Gabby George returning from her ACL injury. If you lot remember last year, she got an ACL injury early into the season. I think it was like the 2nd or the 3rd game of the season. So she is back on the bench, of course, not match fit fully. Her, Emma Watson, etc. They've been training with the under-21s during, May and June. So they are back to being in the first team. So we've got George, we've got Aoife Mannion, we've got Simi Awujo, we've got Hayley Ladd, Miyazawa, Celine Bizet, possibly another Man United debut. Spurs, don't cry. Don't cry, Spurs. But Bizet on the bench, Mallard, and of course the super sub from last season in Rachel Williams. Let me see what the chat is saying. I forgot to pin my chat, guys, on my streaming system like an idiot. So I do apologize if I am late to the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. Listen, be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe as well. Big up to Alumba, Skinner will sub Turland off for Williams in the 68th minute. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll be very honest. unless a game calls for someone like Williams, if you've got Turland, second best goal scorer last season, and you've got Mallard, I think those are two better number 9s than Williams. For me, Rachel Williams should be a third choice substitution, or if you're chasing a goal and you're just trying to throw on as many tall people to win aerial duels, then you throw Rachel Williams on. And I hope that's what her job is going to be this season. Shout out to Neil as well, says cannot wait for the game to start. Nor can I, guys. I feel like, I don't know, a kid on my birthday. I'm so excited for the season this year. I'm very optimistic. I dropped a short yesterday about my predictions, but I'm going to bring the predictions back. I hope Manchester United finish in the top 3. I'm saying third place given the team that they do have, so I'm saying a third place finish for Manchester United. I said that they will get at least to the knockout rounds of the League Cup, aka the Conti Cup. If they go on to win it, that's even better. And FA Cup, I said I expect them to get to the final and actually retain the trophy, because Manchester United don't have to focus on Europe in comparison to, you know, Chelsea, potentially Manchester City, potentially Arsenal if they manage to qualify. So I think Manchester United, in terms of the league position, the positions in the domestic cups, they are a lot better off in comparison to other teams. Big up to Delgray, says Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. Let me see what you lot are saying. Sarcasm says, not seen a United channel do this. Good on you, Minna. Listen, this ain't new here. This ain't new here. We've been doing this since last season, and of course we'll continue to be doing it throughout the season as well. Nat says, looking forward to your podcast after, if you're still doing it. I am. I'm going to record straight after, and probably it will drop tomorrow. We've got a tactical breakdown, and in the coming weeks we might have a special guest on the podcast, so make sure you lot keep an eye out for that. If you didn't know, just kind of quickly plug it, I have a Manchester United women's podcast that we record after the game, where we just talk about the game, tactically analyze it, go through, you know, the manager's questions after the game, etc, etc. So make sure you check it out. The link is in the bio below. It's called the Carrington podcast. Liam says, morning Minna, morning Liam, I hope you're doing well. Apparently Tooney is on the wing. The thing is, right, with the formation, like with the squad that they've shown us, it's very hard to predict what the formation is until we see it kind of live in the flesh. That's my only issue. Now, another thing is obviously the game is at Old Trafford today, and I think it's expected to be the lowest crowd at Old Trafford since Manchester United women have been playing there. I think historically they were breaking the 20s. The last time I went to a game at Old Trafford, I went West Ham 2 seasons ago. I was covering it. It was, I want to say 28,000. Obviously when Chelsea was there was a lot more. Obviously when City played Man United there was a lot more. There's expected to be 12,000 people, which is relatively low in my opinion. For Manchester United, I think that's a relatively low crowd at Old Trafford. It has to be like Manchester United. Historically, the women's team are able to sell 20, 25, up to 30. Let's see. The game is now on. Oh my god, this quality is crap. Oh my god, the stadium's empty. Guys, I dropped the link. Should I pin it? Where can I watch the game live in Africa, my friend? You can watch it. I'm going to send the link in the chat right now. Link for the game. All the games this season are on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. I just dropped the link in the chat. Do not go anywhere, guys. If you're going to watch the game, yeah, and I just gave you the link to the game, you have to watch this simultaneously. You have to watch the watch along at the same time. And I need to remember to also do my timer as well. But the teams are out. This camera angle is killing me already, guys. It's already killing me. But hey, if we watched the games last season on the FA Cup, what was it called? The FA Player, and the quality was bad, I can't complain too much about this, innit? This is all about accessibility. At least we're able to watch the game for free without having to log into somewhere. But I just need to get rid of the chat. I hate watching live streams of like stuff on YouTube where it's like a game or something and the chat is just, they've got the live stream and people are just spamming it. I'm watching on MUTV. Fair enough. Yeah, I have MUTV, but you know, I don't know. My TV's in the other room, so I have to watch it on YouTube. And here we go. They're showing us the lineups on the screen, as I mentioned. Maya Letitia, congratulations to her. Manchester United's newest captain after Katie Zellum has departed. Well deserved. She is a leader. I think she's Manchester United's youngest captain. I'm so happy for her. If there's anyone that is more deserving, it's definitely her. Obviously, West Ham under Renee Skinner. I'm not going to lie. I actually think West Ham might get relegated this season. I actually think, you know, Palace have come up into the WSL. But I just feel like every year West Ham are just about escaping relegation, and this could be the year that it happens to them. Renee Skinner, the manager of West Ham, I don't think is a good manager, and is evident in terms of what happened between West Ham already getting cooked by Minna. No, but I don't think she's a good manager. Like she effed up Spurs and got sacked and managed to land a job at West Ham, and then Spurs went and signed Villaham and they're flying. So I don't know how she managed to get a job. And shout out to my homie. Now I can actually get onto West Ham a bit more because Howard Sissoko has left. That's my homie, and she's gone to Roma. She actually got sent off at a game that was for West Ham versus Manchester United. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, right, let me know what you think of the camera angle on thing, because it looks like someone's recording with their phone and they're just zooming in and out with their phone. I'm not being funny, but like, it's not giving gantry vibes. Are they recording from the gantry? Are they recording from the sky? I know the feeling. Kadeem, yeah, that's true. Everton is similar to West Ham. Everton men and West Ham women, they got some similarities, how they managed to stay up with the skin of their teeth. YouTube is rubbish. Nat, are you at the game? Did you not go to the game? I mean, look how empty the crowds are. I heard that they moved a lot of people from one stand. They moved them from one place to one stand, the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. So they closed off a number of stands. I'm at London this weekend because of the boxing. You're going to the boxing. I'm hosting a viewing at my house today with my family and that for the boxing. I'm not a boxing fan, guys, but we just, I don't know why we're doing it. Is it only available on YouTube? Yes, and on Man United TV. Tolomba, can you not access it on YouTube? All right, we're getting ready for kick-off. West Ham's kit looks the white shirt looks kind of similar to Man United's white kit. Let's see how they're lining up. This is the thing, right? Yeah, they've put the camera right in the middle of the center circle. So anything past, I cannot see Man United's backline right now. I cannot see Man United's backline right now. So I can't see what it is United are playing. Are they playing a back three? Okay, I can see Turner. Oh, they're still taking a knee. Ahmed Barada and former CEO David Gill are among those at Old Trafford. Well, good on them. I wonder if he's going to fly in a helicopter to the West Ham game after. And we got kickoff. Let me do my timer. I always forget to do my timer, guys. I always forget to do my timer because I'm a disgrace. Okay. No. Okay, now my timer's working. All right, we should be. Is my timer on? Yes, it is. Are we in sync? No, we're not. No, we are not. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We can live with that. Hey, Steffi, how you doing? How you doing? Have they got commentary on the game? They do. Okay, they do. So let me listen to the commentary during the stream as well. We got a free kick. We got a free kick for Manchester United. I still cannot make out what the shape is in the team right now. I still can't make it out. Okay, it looks like it's a back four. Why was everyone talking about back three? This looks like it's a back four. JC with the ball. I don't know what's going on there. That's not a foul. She just handballed it. I'm good, Steffi. How you doing? It's a busy day today, actually. After this, I got to record the podcast, then head to the studio, then Crystal Palace versus United, and then I got to come home, then I got to do Minute State of Mind, then I'm hosting my family to watch the boxing. So it's a busy day today. It is a busy, busy day. Man United retain possession from West Ham, but then they give it straight back away. And then they win it straight back. Both teams are a bit sloppy in these early kind of minute or two. They're not really doing... Wow. The stadium is empty. Everyone is sitting in, I think, 2 stands. I don't see what people are complaining about the camera. Now, the camera's improved now. Before the game started, it wasn't that good. Did she just fall over her own feet? Riviere with the ball in the middle. Back to JC. JC got some options in the bench. She got Turlin. Puts the ball into the box. Ella Toon. Can she get onto it? She might be able to keep it. And she does. Leah Galton with the support and puts another delivery in. JC. Oh, ball out. West Ham deal with it, but Man United might be able to keep a hold of it. They don't. They do. They do. So far, the press is good. JC, one-on-one with her fullback, trying to use pace to get past her, which she does. Step overs, keeps the ball still, puts a delivery in, near post. That is poor from the goalkeeper. Oh, the ball, that did not go out. That did not go out, guys. The goalkeeper just slapped the ball out of play and said that it was already out of play. Look, that should be a corner. Who should be my favourite player? What kind of style of play? Oh my god. I'm watching TNT Sports, guys, with the West Ham versus Chelsea game, and I swear I just thought I saw Shirley from EastEnders on the screen. Is the match on Sky Sports? Kelly, no, it's not on Sky Sports. It's on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. The link is in the chat somewhere. If you just scroll up in the chat, you should be able to find the link. That should have been a corner. Penalty! That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. Ref! That should be a penalty. She got clipped. She got clipped. Look at that. A ball in from Nelson. Oh, she got clipped. She got clipped. 5 minutes into the season and JC is annoying me already. For me, JC is just one of them players that I think she needs to keep at what she's doing for us to benefit. Like, sometimes it might get frustrating, sometimes it might get annoying, but she just has to keep at it. Grace with the ball to Janssen. Janssen gets dispossessed. She gets smothered by 3 players. And West Ham keep the ball. West Ham keep the ball. It's not available, the stream. Is it only for UK people that it's available? Is the stream only available if you're in the UK? Because I thought it was available to everyone. Because there's 14,000 people watching it right now. No, I'm sure it's not only available in the UK. Let me see what the chat is saying on the game. Let's see where they are. It looks like there's a lot of people from... Oh, you changed your VPN to UK. Hey, you cheat. You cheat. Alright, if you guys go to the Barclays WSL YouTube channel, see if you can see the link directly from there if you're in a country outside of the UK. Or do what Twilumba's doing and use VPN. Larry's watching it in Nigeria, so it is maybe it's, I don't know. I'm not a woman in tech, guys. Leah Galton with the ball, 1-on-1. Can she put a delivery in? She's trying to, and she does. Oh, hits the bar. Oh, Terlan's header is cleared off the line. Terlan's header is cleared off the line. First corner of the game for Man United. Yeah, it's maybe because of the broadcasting rights. Yeah, that's true. If you're in another country that you cannot watch it, check your television, because it might be broadcasted in your local country. Although it's funny because the Chelsea game yesterday was on BBC, but it was also on YouTube. So I don't know. I don't really know. Ball in, Grace Clinton on the corner. Near post, over. Man United calling for another corner and they get it. They get the corner. They get the corner. Oh, it could have been 1-0 up, man. That was a great ball in from Leah Galton. Another corner for Grace Clinton. I guess she's on set-piece duty this year. Ball in. It's a good one. It's a good one. Keeper comes out. She hesitates. Another ball in. Galton trying to hold on to it. Turner with a ball in. I need a goal. I need a goal right now. Leah Galton with the cross in. Keeper comes out to collect. The strange thing is they said the video is not available, but they would usually add in your country. Not this time. Maybe it's the link is broken. I don't know. Is it the link that's the problem? The smartest thing the Barclays WSL ever did was to start streaming it on YouTube because that's more accessible. Before they used to do it on the FA player, which everybody hated. Whereas now you just have to go onto YouTube and watch the game. And then you can even go back and re-watch the game if you want to get like timestamps and all of that stuff, all the empty seats. Yeah, so they basically, what they did, the game wasn't selling that well. The game wasn't selling that well, so they closed like I think 2 stands and they moved everybody to Sir Alex Ferguson's stand and the main stand. I guess nobody wants to watch West Ham at Old Trafford, no disrespect, but when it's the big games, they kind of fill out the stadium a bit better. And, you know, historically, last season, Man United got walloped at Old Trafford, so it's quite difficult for them to try and sell these games to fans. What's a good VPN for UK to use? Can anyone help Morgan with a VPN? Because I'm not really VPN savvy, guys, unfortunately. I've never used a VPN in my life. Just because I can't be bothered. Not because I don't know how to, I just can't be bothered. West Ham are trying to get out of Gear 1 and they are struggling. They are really, really struggling. Toon with the ball. Go on, Grace. Out to JC. Back to Toon. Toon is just... She's moving like a hoverboard. She's going from left to right, left to right, left to right. She's all over the gaff. Nelson with the switch to Riviere. So it looks like... Man United are playing very high, by the way. United are playing... Oh, bad pass. Bad pass, bad pass. Man United are playing very high, but even when they're playing high, Leah Galton is so high up as a fullback. It's practically just Letitia and Riviere that's back, or Turner and Letitia that are back. Throw in, let's go. You got a couple of options. Riviere tries to go long. It's all in their half. Yeah, it's literally, wow. It's literally in their half. West Ham cannot get out of their half. And if they do, they panic and then get dispossessed. Jerome, try use a VPN if you can. If you could. Oh, keeper comes out. I might have to check out these VPNs you lot are recommending, you know, because then I could get YouTube Premium. Or I could get NBA League Pass for a cheaper price. Let me not talk about this stuff on stream before YouTube demonetize me. But thank you guys. You guys have just given me a good suggestion. Ooh, they're promoting the boxing on TNT right now. I know nothing about boxing, guys, but I will be sat there watching the boxing like I'm a pro at the sport. Look at this. I shouldn't complain, right? But even when West Ham managed to dispossess the ball from Man United, they just put it out every single time. So they're just stopping an attack just to defend again. Throw in for United, which goes to Janssen, to Grace. The gap between having a lone striker. Yeah, okay, it looks like Man United playing 4-3-3. West Ham need a new coach. They should have got rid of Skinner a long time ago. West Ham should have got rid of Renee Skinner a long time ago. First time that Tullis Joyce got a touch over the ball. But yeah, it looks like Man United are playing a 4-3-3. Which is interesting. It's a sitting 3 midfield. I cannot believe how empty... Like, I can't believe they closed the Stretford end as well. JC puts Elizabeth Turlin through. But it's out for a throw-in. Man United keep the ball, so that's good enough. Nearly 12 minutes in, and bar that one chance United had that forced the keeper to make a save, they haven't really done much. Sancho versus Wan-Bissaka. I saw that's going to be an interesting matchup. Chelsea's free of Mandueke, Palmer and Sancho is actually a good one. I don't know why people hate on it so much. That's actually they're pretty good. The three of them. Ball over the top to Turland. She lets it bounce. She's trying to take a shot, but she manages to hold it up, waiting for a runner to come in, which she does in Grace Clinton, but Grace Clinton gets dispossessed. West Ham keep the ball, but they are in their own third. They are literally near their corner flag at this point. And JC leaves something on Aseni. And that's a free kick for West Ham. Just holding her ankle as well. Aisi does not look happy. Who's our creator and new penalty taker? I don't know who is our new... I won't know who's our new penalty taker until we get a penalty. But set pieces, it looks like it's Grace Clinton. Creator, it looks like it's a bit of both of Toon, Clinton. I think it's a mix of different people. So this was the chance that United had, where Galton put a cross in, keeper made a save that forced it onto the crossbar, and Turlin forces a header and it gets blocked on the line. So that's the only chance Man United have really had. Isaac says, hello Minna, we have a good squad, able to compete with the likes of Chelsea and City. Our only problem is the coach. I don't see any improvement from Skinner. He's out of his depth. I don't want to say the good thing is, but it's interesting that he's only on a 1-year contract. I said this when, you know, his contract extension or his contract renewal was announced. I said that it was just a 1-year lifeline for him, because it kind of gives Barada, Ashworth, etc. time to look at Man United men's team. Oof, that's a bad pass from Galton. But it gives them time to look at Man United's men's team, and then a year to like assess the women's team and understand, okay, this is what we need to do. Because I'll be real, I don't think Barada, Ashworth, etc. in their respected roles before they joined United, I don't think they were watching Manchester United women. I think they probably were watching Manchester United men, so they were probably aware of the problems at Manchester United men's team. So it's wrong to say this, but I do think that 1 year was just like a little lifeline for him, just to allow the new leadership to get their bearings, and once they do that, they'd be able to, you know, make a decision on the women's team. It'll be interesting to see what happens throughout the season. If Manchester United do well in the season, and I mean like win a trophy, finish somewhere good in the WSL, like in the top 3, qualify for Europe, if they manage to do all of that, they actually might keep Skinner and give him a new deal. Like, they actually might do that, unless they've already got someone in mind. Now, one name for me, guys, that you lot should always look out for is Martin Ho, the former Manchester United assistant coach, who's doing a great job out in Norway. Is it Norway? At BK. So yeah, keep an eye on that, because I interviewed him earlier in the year. If you lot remember on the channel, I interviewed him on the channel and we spoke about everything. We spoke about his coaching career, but we spoke about his future, and he said in the next year or two he wants to come back to WSL. We spoke off camera, and I'm not going to say what we spoke about off camera, but he wants to come back to the WSL in the future once he gets more experience. West Ham are on the break, by the way. It's a 2v3 counter. Jade Riviere 1v1, and she does well. But West Ham managed to get to Man United's edge of the box. Are they going to put a ball in? They do. And Leah Galton gets back to make a block, and they force it out for a corner. So out of nowhere, West Ham have just created something. Out of nowhere. Look at that. Leah Galton covered a heap of space. By the way, she's someone who went off injured at the FA Cup and was injured for a couple of months. Didn't return until obviously the pre-season. So it's nice to see her back as well. And I hope she's able to stay fit throughout the season, if this is her new role as a converted left back. But it's a corner for West Ham. Can't believe I'm saying this. It's a corner for West Ham. It's going to be an in-swinger. And look how they're lining up in the box. They are literally lining up like they're doing the Macarena. Ball in. It's an in-swinger. Near post. Tullis Joyce gets a fist to it, which is good. Manchester United go long, and it returns back to West Ham, but Man United win it back, and they might be able to be on the counter. Grace Clinton using her strength to shield the ball, and she gets a free kick. Now Man United can get back in shape. Toon finds Leah Galton on the left. Leah is probably going to look for Turland, or she's going to go short to Toon, which she does. Ella Toon puts a ball in. Oh, that was a great ball in. That was a great ball in to Turland. Outstretched, trying to get onto the end of it. That's not a good connection that she got. It's not a good connection. But that's United's second chance, and that comes from Ella Toon. Great ball in. That is a great, like, clipped ball in from Ella Toon. That's what I want to see more of from her this season. I want to see the creativeness. She's got 2 years left on her contract. We don't know what's going to happen. So I just want to see her rack up assists. Galton puts a ball in. They're just spamming crosses. Just spamming crosses in. And JC always seems to be the second runner. And JC puts a phenomenal ball in, but there's no one to get on the end of it. I can't watch the match on YouTube. It's weird. Luca, what country are you in? Because it seems like certain countries cannot access the game on YouTube unless you got a VPN. Isaac, you think United shouldn't have got rid of Zellum? I don't know. Did you read the article about Zellum on The Athletic? Ball in. Oh, Turlin with a little push. Luca, if you're in Europe, it looks like some countries in Europe and Australia cannot access the game, but countries in Africa, you see in Trinidad, they can watch it. It seems like it depends on the broadcasting rights in your country. So I actually think if you are in Europe, Scandinavia, Germany, etc., DAZN is showing it. If you've got DAZN, they are probably showing it, which is why you cannot see it on YouTube because of broadcasting rights. So if you've got DAZN, go and check on their website or on the TV if they're showing it. And if not, you need to get a VPN to watch it on YouTube. And all the games will be available on YouTube. So if you want to watch the game every week and you want to watch any other game, because all the games are available for the WSL on YouTube, you might be better off just getting the VPN. But yeah, I don't know if you saw the article, Isaac, about Katie Zellum, but it was a mutual agreement. It was a mutual agreement between her and Man United to not renew. She decided that she didn't want to stay. She felt like it was best for her to leave, and Man United felt like it wasn't right to offer her a new contract. So that's what happened. I've got Dazan, thanks. Check it out, and then let us know. If not, we'll try to figure out a way to get you to watch the game. 20 minutes in nearly so far for Manchester United. 19,000 people watching the game. Damn. The Barclays WSL might have done something, by letting the games be on YouTube. Oh my God, come on, Tullis Joyce. I'll be a bit more patient with you because obviously this is your first ever WSL game. West Ham trying to win the ball and they're holding it in United's corner flag. Jade Riviere versus Assini. And they come out on top. West Ham come out on top with the ball. There you go, United on the counter. If Turlin can chase that down, she can. She got 4 players chasing her. And Turlin is through. She got Ella Toon. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. United fans are everywhere. Yeah, that's one thing I've realised. United fans all over the world. That's why I don't understand why they don't do pre-season tours. Like, I don't know if you guys realise, but in this season, I think, who was it? Was it PSG? They went to Australia. I think it was Arsenal that went to Australia. I might be wrong. Or another WSL team went to Australia. Chelsea, Tottenham, etc. They went to America. Where did Man United go? Nowhere. Man United didn't go nowhere. And also Man United play all their preseason games behind closed doors. So they need to feed the fans. Man United got fans all over the world. They need to feed the fans. West Ham with the ball right now. Laetitia is way out of place because Jade Riviere is jogging back. Come on, Tullis Joyce, come out, collect it. Thank you. Considering this is Fallon's first game since that debut against Liverpool in the League Cup last season, I really want her to come big after Mary's departure. So do I. So do I. I want her to just... Because you know what is annoying, right? I like Mary Earps, guys, yeah? I like Mary Earps. I think she's a great person. She's a great personality and she's a great player, right? But I just hate the way the English media have been speaking about Man United. Lisa Knowlson, what is that pass? Knowlson! Damn! That is a poor pass from Knowlson. And now she's caught up. But yeah, the English media, the way that they talk about the players that Man United have lost, you would think that we lost Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime. Because they act as if Mary Earps was irreplaceable. No disrespect. Like I said, Mary Earps is a great player. And I really like her. But everyone is replaceable. I think, for me, the one person that was irreplaceable was Onabatier. Onabatier, for me, is and will always be irreplaceable. But... ball on the edge of the box. I was going to say West Ham get a clear shot, but they absolutely batter that ball. that lands into Tullis's hands. But yeah, so I don't like the way that they talk about them. That's why, you know, even with Zellum leaving, Russo leaving, people act like it's the end of the... Like, when I say people, the media act like it's the end of the world. I'm sorry, but United have lost a lot of players in the past. Life goes on. You replace them. For me, Ona Battier will always be irreplaceable. I love her and I miss her so much. But the way that they talk about Mary Earps and Katie Zellum, etc. And this for me is also... just kind of proves to me that a lot of pundits in England, like the women's football industry, and a lot of analysts, they don't really know much about Manchester United, because the way they talk about them, I seen people predicting United to finish 5th, to finish 4th, and I'm like, come on. The one criticism everyone has for Manchester United this summer window is they signed a bunch of nobodies. No, we didn't sign a bunch of nobodies. If you knew about the players, then, you know, you would have done your due diligence. Why is Turland isolated? They're playing her as a lone striker. I would have liked to see her with Mallard. I'm not going to lie. I would have actually liked to seen her with Mallard as like a second... Mallard playing as a second striker. Jackie Gronin. Oh, man, I miss her. Jackie Gronin. Yeah, I agree. Jackie and Honor. Yeah. And the thing is, they both still love Man United. They still both love Man United, and you know that the fans love them as well, because every time the Netherlands plays in England, I know people who are United fans that go just to watch Jackie. They talk about players lost but won't criticise the manager. Not even just criticising the manager, but I don't think it's criticising. I think it's you can ask questions about the manager. You know, when you ask questions, it should be about the tactical side. It shouldn't be personal. But when people talk about Man United, it's like it's personal. West Ham are growing into the game. They are. And Man United seem to be letting them grow into the game. Man United have kind of lost their bearings in possession. And they are very... on the volley, edge of the box. It goes nowhere. But they managed to keep it. But it's offside. It's offside. Thank God. Thank God. On the other side, we got West Ham... West Ham up... Oh my God, I just realised both teams are playing. West Ham men are getting ready to kick off against Chelsea. Which will be an interesting game as well. If you are new here, be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. We do content here every week for Manchester United women. As long as I'm able to and I'm like not at the game, then we do content. And if I am at the game, you will get a match day vlog. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with the women's team. Never been moved by a Skinner ball. Yeah, nor have I. I'm telling you guys, if Man United want to get a new manager next year, Martin Ho is who they need to approach. They need to go and get him. Bring him home. Bring Martin home. That's the campaign I'm going to start in February or March. Hashtag bring Martin home. Goal kick. Are they going to go short? They're going to do that weird routine where they go short. When we lost Honor, it hurt me like when Ronaldo left for Madrid. You know what? It was worse for me. Do you know why? It was worse for me because we lost Honor for free. That is what made it worse for me. Like, at least we got profit. We made money off Ronaldo. We made nothing off Honor. And then I was... oh my God! Jade Riviere just got clattered. What the hell is that, ref? That has to be a yellow card. Emma Harries, that should be a yellow card. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done. Guys, did you guys just see that? What a disgusting tackle on Riviere. She clattered her. And Jade Riviere is a player that we have that already kind of... I don't want to say she's fragile, but she does have her injury concerns. Honestly, Lucia not getting enough love. How could I forget Lucia? One thing I liked about Lucia, yeah, is that she was the one player that could play across the front line. She could play as a false nine. She could play on the left and the right. And she would get you a goal or an assist. Like, I was shocked that they never kept her, especially because she ended up going to, I think it was South America. She ended up going to South America. I was shocked that they didn't keep her because I felt like she could have... Oh, look at Grace Clinton dribbling through 3-4 players. I watched the Villa game last night. The style was styling. I think Villa looked pretty good yesterday, you know. I actually think they could have got something against Chelsea. Mexico. That's where she went, Mexico. Yeah, so the fact that, for me, that she went to Mexico, I feel like she could play in... She could have still stayed in European leagues, but maybe she didn't want to outside of respect for Man United. I don't know. But it's always a question mark as to why she didn't get a new contract. Because if you want someone who's a talent off the bench, like even if she's not a starter, you need to have talent on your bench, right? She won us the FA Cup. Let's be real. She won us the FA Cup. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed when she left. But for me, like Jackie, Honor, and then I'd say there's Gap, and then there's Lucia. But everyone else that's left Man United for me is replaceable. When I saw the score from the PSG Champions League game, I felt bad for Mary and Jackie. Some of those goals that Mary conceded. JC, let's go! Let's go! JC gets the score. JC gets the goal. I thought the play stopped. That's why I turned away for a second. But I saw that the ref played on. 1-0 for Manchester United. And JC gets the scoring off for Manchester United. Let's see what happened. Ball over the top from Laetitia. JC chases it down. That looked like a foul. But I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain. This is JC's season. Larry, bro, just before you said 5 minutes into it and JC's already getting on your nerves. But I'm happy to see JC get the scoring off. I think the criticism was quite harsh on her last season, especially given the fact it was her first season. No VAR, no care. Yeah, we don't care. No VAR, we don't care. And United always get effed over. Can I say that? Can I just say that? Without VAR, Man United have been effed over quite a lot. So I don't care. Come on, United. Let the floodgates open, man. Let the floodgates open. I want a 5-0. I want a 5-0. I want a 6-0. Give these lot a show on Saturday afternoon. So is that an assist for Laetitia? My Laetitia, by the way, I say this all the time. She is one of the best ball-playing centre-backs. She ain't the best in the league, but she's one of the best. Chelsea versus West Ham going to be good. Yes, I've got that on the other screen here on my left. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a very good game. Mina, where can we stream the game? Brother, go on Barclays WSL YouTube channel. Go on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel, and the game is live on there. I would actually, let me drop the link. I'll just send the link again in the chat. I should just pin it. Link for the game. Big up to Larry with the super chat. Says, I am Nigerian. We flip flop. Asks KG, the king of flip flop. KG is the king of flip flop, man. Good luck to KG, guys. If you lot don't know, he's commentating on DAZN today, for that Anthony Joshua fight. I'm so proud of him, honestly, like for what he's been doing in his boxing scene. I'm so proud of him. So if you lot are gonna watch the fight and you have the option to watch it on DAZN, make sure you watch the option of commentary with KG on it. Jace is off. If she can get away, and she does, she manages to use her strength very well to get away, and she tries to find Grace, who comes with the underlap. Tackle out for a throw-in. Meanwhile, Chelsea versus West Ham has just kicked off as well. I hate 12:30 kickoffs. If I was a footballer, guys, I would hate to play at 12:30. Because how are you meant to eat at like 8 in the morning, have a big meal? Nah, I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do that. Janssen to Clinton. If there was one dream coaching setup I would want to see United is KC back in the dugout with Martin as her right hand. I don't think Martin will leave a manager role to become an assistant coach again. I think he's proved he can be a manager. And I'd love to see KC back at United. Like, I'd love to. Not even just in a role as a coach, but even just see her come back to watch a game. Like, I don't think we've seen her return. Obviously, she was a manager. Toon to Clinton. Oh, it's a bad shot. I wanna see Clinton get off onto the score sheet, guys. I want to see Clinton get on the score sheet. I want to see Turlin. I want every debutant to get a goal. United lacking pace in this game, says Nalinda. I just think it's the control in the middle is not there right now. I don't think the control in the middle of the pitch is there right now, but I think through the wings, Man United are playing a lot through the wings. I don't know if you've realised, and we've got a stoppage right now because West Ham players down, but I don't know if you lot realise, but Jace is holding her width a lot, but Ella Toon has that kind of free role. So what they're doing is they're playing Turland as a 9, and they're playing the 2 behind her as, I would say, like the 2 wide forwards. But Ella Toon is playing less as a wide forward and more as a inside forward. and JC is playing more as a wide forward. So Grace Clinton is being forced to step into that role between Jace and between Toon. And as a result, you got Janssen and Nelson that are kind of sitting a little bit. I don't know what Renee Skinner is saying to West Ham, because she's just a horrible coach. Ain't there rumours about Casey to Arsenal or England? I don't think there's rumours of her to England, because Serena Wiegman, didn't she sign an extension last year? Serena Wiegman is going to be manager until 2026. They all listen to her though. That blows my mind that, you know, that they listen to her. If I was the player, I would have listened to her. Am I behind? No, I don't think my stream's behind. What clock are we on? We're on... My stream is... My time is about 4 seconds behind, but the stream I'm watching live on YouTube. Skinner versus Skinner. Yeah, it's the Skinner derby. It's the Skinner derby. Sancho. I'm watching the Chelsea game, by the way, guys, on another screen. Jackson scores, and that's another Sancho assist. That's another Sancho assist. That is a good goal from Nicholas Jackson. That's a good goal from Nicholas Jackson. Jadon Sancho with another assist. I know the internet's going to go crazy. I know, Man United fans. Oh, the internet's going to be unbearable. The internet is about to be unbearable. Is the game back on? Let me see. Yeah, the game's about to restart again. West Ham keeps stinking the gaff out. I mean, West Ham men and women are both down. You think Martin would come back or want another year? I think he could come back. But the thing is it's that period for the Norwegian league. They finish in November, and I think they restart in like April or March. So if United are gonna get him, they need to get him before the season restarts, kind of, and bring him in for like a transition period. But I also think Man United will not be the only choice of destination for him. I think there might be a few teams in for him. I think there might be a few. Nutmegged. Nicholas Jackson nutmegged the keeper. That is so bad. He had his legs wide open. Pause. No, but honestly, that's bad goalkeeping. Meanwhile, West Ham women now have a throw-in. So let me focus on that for now. That's out, ref. They need to get touchline, what's it called? Because how many times have I seen the ball go out? Brighton might go for him. Do you think so? Do you think so? I just, for me, it's like, if Martin Ho becomes available as a coach, Man United cannot sit there and let another team grab him. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know if you lot realise, but every player that left Man United this season, no one thanked the manager. Says a lot, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys saw, but when Grace Clinton manages to win it, and she's trying to find an outlet, which she does in Jace, but it's just a heavy pass. It's just a heavy pass. But yeah, like, when Martin Ho got through in the Champions League, I don't know if you lot saw, a lot of ex-Man United fans were commenting on his post, saying, congratulations, coach, congratulations, we're so happy for you, we're so proud of you, blah, blah, blah. But then the same players that leave Man United, they don't even thank the manager. I don't like conspiracy theories, but I think that sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about what you don't say. Where's everyone watching it? We're watching it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, or if you scroll up in the chat, you will find a link on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. JC tries to get away, which she does, but she's getting dragged back. But the ref does not give the ball, give her the free kick. It's out for a throw-in for West Ham. Sorry, Luman. Sorry. I'll stop. Melinda says he has all the ability, man management, and tactical depth as well. And even man management, he's got the personality. Like, he's a likable person. He's a very well-spoken person. He's not condescending. He's not disrespectful. He's likable. And I think as a manager, being likable is very, very important, because if players feel like you are likable, they're more likely to... Again, if you don't want to watch the interview I did with Martin Ho, it's on my channel, so go and watch it. But we spoke about this, about being likable and all of that. And he said that he had to be likable to players, especially like in his first managerial job right now in Norway, because you know, if you're likable and they like you and they respect you, they will run through a brick wall for you. And he said that's the most important thing. He was like, there's no point having players. He was like, players do two things. They run through a brick wall for their team, for like their teammates, or they run through a brick wall for their manager. But if you can get them to do both, they will never give up in a game. And I 100% agree with that. For me, like, I totally agree with that. United need to get some control of this game, man. Ella Toon finds Leah Golton on the left-hand side. And Golton finds Toon again, who's going to find something in the box. Little step over. Sits the defender down. Manages to put a great ball in. It falls to JC. JC's trying to do some kick-ups. I don't know why she's doing that. I don't know why she's... Sometimes I think she got a CT, bro. What's the thought process for some of her decision-making is a bit crazy sometimes. Like I said before, when players left United, when Casey was there, they thanked her for giving them the opportunity. These days, Skinner doesn't even get a sniff of a thank you. It's true. That's true. But that, for me, just says a lot. Like, again, this season, guys, for me, it's about positivity, man. It's about positivity. Less talk about the person sitting in the dugout and more talk about the team and the tactics and, you know, an analytical perspective of the game. I was going to say 40 minutes. It's not even 40 minutes yet. I can't wait for halftime. Sometimes she's like Nani, sometimes she's like Overton. That is a funny comparison. Bro, she's doing kick-ups on the edge of the box during an attack. Like, what? Was she trying to do kick-ups so she could kick it in the air and do an overhead kick? Because that's the only theory I can think of as to why you would do that. Brighton versus Everton is goalless as well in the WSL. Golton with the ball. Heavy pass to Nolson. If she can keep it in, she doesn't, but it goes out for a corner. JC, a nonchalant player, yeah. She's so cool, like, she just gives me cool vibes. Like, if I was a footballer, I think I would be like JC, guys. I think I would be like her. And you lot are probably thinking, what, like, how would you be like her? I would just turn up and just do skills on the pitch non-stop. Corner. Grace Clinton with the corner, so she looks like she's the new set-piece taker. In swinger. Man United, ooh, it goes over everyone's head. But I think it's another corner. It could be another corner. We need a second here. We do. But the thing is, United haven't really created clear-cut opportunities. Like, they're creating dangerous situations with crosses and corners, but nothing's coming from it. Nothing's really coming from it. Now it's Leah Golton taking the corner, bro. What the hell? That's random. It's a deep one. Jace with the overhead kick! Oh, she hit the bar! She hit the bar! Guys, Jace just hit the bar with an overhead kick after I just said to you guys, what is she trying to do? Score an overhead kick. What a goal that would have been. That would have been an amazing goal. Oh, she hit the bar. Oh, my days. If she had scored that, guys, I would have to just shut up when I talk about Jace. It's another corner. This time it's an in-swinger from Golton. Let's see what she does with that. It's a deep one. No one's there. No one is there. West Ham get to deal with it. Toon puts it back in. And it goes out for a goal kick. If she had scored that, that would have been hilarious, guys. Honestly. That would have been jokes. (1-0), 5 minutes left of the half. That's probably been my highlight. After the goal, that overhead kick, or the attempted overhead kick, is probably the second best thing. Oh my god, Chelsea just nearly scored a second. Chelsea men just nearly scored a second. Jace and Clinton linking up very well. Nice little link up. Oh, she ran into trouble there. She should have went in the other direction. Man United's ball, ref. Thank you. And you should actually book her because she just took the throw in when it wasn't her ball. She should get booked. She should get booked for that. I don't normally drink energy drink, guys, but today I need it. Today I need it. It's a throw in for Man United. West Ham are trash, and I'm talking about both teams. I can't lie, the men's team is way better than the women's team, but they're both playing like they've got 2 brain cells between them. Oh, nice ball from Riviere. JC chasing it down. She might be able to get to it. Oh, she can't. I guess, I don't know. I feel like I want the half to end. Free kick to West Ham, it looks like. I don't know. I feel like Turland is too isolated. Turland is playing a bit too isolated for my liking. West Ham with the ball. Delivery in. Oh, West Ham managed to keep it onto the edge of the area, but it takes a deflection and it's out for a corner. West Ham get a corner from nothing. West Ham get a corner out of nowhere, which is weird. Let's see. Hopefully nothing comes from this corner. They haven't brought that into the women's game bookings for delaying the play. I know. I don't think they will. I think they'll bring VAR first before they bring that in. It's a corner for West Ham. Someone needs to deal with it. Tullis Joyce misses it and she catches it. All right. Big up Riri. I hope you're doing well, sis. Hope you're doing good. Less than a minute left. Less than a minute left. Thank God. That was probably West Ham's most threatening moment of the game. And if anything, it was going to come from a Man United error. Man United on the break for possibly what will be the last attack of the game. Tooney finds Janssen. Janssen goes wide to Riviere. Riviere has Jace with her. She's got Clinton with her. And she finds Jace. And she gets brought down in the process. Jace just does a step over that. That is such a Jace thing to do. Oh, that is such a Jace thing to do. Oh, man. And we got 4 minutes of extra time, guys. I don't know where that 4 minutes has come from. Oh, is that stoppage that happened? That's why. Nah, that step over from Jace was jokes. It's 7:46. Oh, yeah, because you guys are like 5 hours behind UK. Waking up 7:46 on a Saturday, though, is mad. That's mad. To be honest, I wake up at like quite early on the weekends as well. Jace with the ball. She finds Clinton. Clinton to Janssen. Janssen is getting dispossessed quite a bit. She's getting dispossessed quite a bit. West Ham managed to play through Manchester United unexpectedly. They managed to do that. 9:47 p.m. Oakley, where are you? That must be like New Zealand or Australia or something. Janssen's struggling. Yeah, she is struggling. You remember when JC nutmegged the PSG player? Yeah. Alright, take me back to that day that United drew against PSG. That was a great day. That was actually a great day. I really thought, yeah, United, we are here. We are live. We were humbled in the next leg. Janssen with a poor pass. I don't know, man. She's just not looking good. But Clinton wins the ball back and finds Toon. I don't know with that. She literally chested it. I don't know why the West Ham players lifted. Why is everyone just doing random skills, guys? What is going on? What is going on? What are all these random skills? My brother starts work at 6 a.m. So he gets up at 4, which is crazy. 6 a.m. The thing is, though, in the winter, right? For me, in the winter, when I wake up for Fajr, it's better for me to just stay awake. Because Fajr can be as late as 6:40 in the UK in the winter, like in the darkest moments in winter. But in the summer, obviously, Fajr is a lot earlier. But now it's like, it's starting to get later. Oh, Galton with the ball, edge of the box. Can get a shot off, and she does! And she does! What a goal! Super Leah Galton. What a goal. What a goal. Just came out of nowhere. Top finish. That is a great finish. Great finish from Galton as well. What they did? Oh, they're doing. Oh, it's for Ella Toon's dad. That celebration was for Ella Toon's dad. Did you like just see it? All the players doing a heart. Ella Toon's dad died like, I think it was like 10 days ago or like 2 weeks ago. Galton takes 2 touches, gets set on her right foot, and bam. Great finish. Great finish. Oh, that's a cute celebration, man. That's a good celebration. Oh, Chelsea just scored as well. What the hell? Nicholas Jackson just scored. That's so random. West Ham are both West Ham teams are losing 2-0. That's a top goal, man. That's a good goal and an even more wholesome celebration. All right, we could go into the half with a nice 2-goal cushion. Get some substitutions in. Maybe Awujo can come on. Maybe Miyazawa can come on. I'd like to see Mallard come on. I miss Nikita Paris, guys. I was about to say I hope Paris comes on, but she's not there anymore. I miss Paris. Blundell is out for the rest of the season. Yeah, she's pregnant. Congratulations to Hannah Blundell. She's pregnant, so she's out for the season. But she is there at the game. And there we go. We got half-time. We got the half-time whistle. Manchester United 2. West Ham 0. Should we watch the goals back? Should we watch the goals back if they're going to show us? That second goal was good. Where did Nikita go? She went Brighton. She went Brighton. You know what's crazy for me, right? About Nikita Paris. She's probably the most experienced player after Zellem in our locker room, right? She's won everything that there is to win in English football. I would have liked for them to keep her. I would have liked for them to keep her for professional purposes, because it's good to have someone like that in the dressing room. But obviously she probably wants to start more, she wants to play more, she wants to get back into the England team, so they had to let her go. And she actually turned down an offer in April last year or March last year from a US team that would have paid her over, I think, $1 million across her contract, and she turned it down because of the FA Cup final. And then Man United triggered her 1-year extension and then sold her, obviously, to save themselves. They have to do that. So I wish her all the best of luck. I wish her all the best of luck at Brighton. I actually might go watch a Brighton game just to watch her. But Man United 2, West Ham 0. I'm not gonna lie, guys. For the West Ham that we're so used to seeing, in particular, like the type of West Ham team we're used to seeing, 2-0 is an interesting scoreline, because it's 2-0. You would think, yeah, Man United's been battering them, but Man United have not created a lot of clear-cut chances. Like, a lot of it was half-assed chances. Obviously, the first goal comes from a great ball from Maya Letitia, like I said, one of the best ball-playing centre-backs for Manchester United. A ball over the top, lands to JC. She does enough to kind of wrestle the defender off and just smashes it into the goal. And that's a great goal. That's a good goal. But the second goal for me is where it's at, because it comes from nothing. Leah Galton creates a moment of magic for herself from just a random possession that Manchester United had. And by the way, guys, Leah Galton's playing left back. And this kind of makes sense from a tactical side, because Ella Toon is on that kind of left side next to Turland, but because she's coming central, it kind of allows Galton to push up a little bit and play on that left hand side. So she's playing essentially as a wing back, coming up and down the pitch. And there we go. We're just watching the goal back now. It's a great finish. That is a great finish into the corner of the net, and an even better celebration. Obviously dedicating it to Ella Toon's father, like I said, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. What do you lot make of that half? What do you guys make? We haven't left first gear. Yeah, I think we're maybe in second gear at the best. But even in second gear, like we haven't even got to second gear. We're just about there, but we're not really there. It could definitely be a lot, for me, a lot more complete. There could definitely be a lot more of a complete performance for Manchester United in this. You know, Man United have hit the bar twice. You know, JC could have had 2 goals, you know, overhead kick. So essentially it's not the worst, but I think we're giving West Ham too much respect. And like, no disrespect to West Ham, but United are giving them too much respect where they're allowing them to have moments of disruption in the game. And even though West Ham are not doing much with it, they are still maybe getting a corner out of it. You know, they're getting a cross off. They might be getting a shot off. Tullis Joyce hasn't been forced to make a lot of saves yet, but she has been forced to kind of defend her box from set pieces, from corners. And like I said, we're giving West Ham a little bit too much respect. I would actually want United to come out right now and just turn on the burners and just absolutely annihilate them. Get 4 goals, get 5 goals, get 6 goals, get people on the score sheet. It's the first game of the season. Next week, Man United have Everton away on Sunday, followed by, I think the game after that, followed by a trip to Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. I think it's at Stamford Bridge. That day, I'm so sad, guys, because there will be no watch along for that day. I think it's let me double check what time that is. It's because I'm actually flying out on that day and I think it clashes with my flight time. So let's look at the schedule for the next couple of days. So we got Everton next week at 2 o'clock. Then we got Liverpool midweek in the group stage of the League Cup. And then we got Chelsea 12 o'clock on the 6th of October. Now, do you guys think, let me ask you a lot of question quickly, yeah? My flight is at 5 o'clock, right? It takes me about 40 minutes to get to the airport. Do you think I could do a watch along and still leave and make my flight? I don't think I could, because if I do a watch along, the game will finish at about, my watch along will finish about 2 p.m. Then if I just quickly run out with my suitcase and everything packed, my bags packed, my passport, everything, and I run out and then go to the airport, I make it there for maybe 3-ish. Check-in closes an hour and a half before. Yeah, I can't risk it. I'm sad. I'm actually sad because I actually was meant to go to that game and actually meant to cover it. So the fixture list got released after I booked my flight. I won't risk it unless you got wings. Should I do a watch along from the stadium, from the airport, guys? Should I go to the airport 5 hours early before my flight just to do a watch along? Mike, I hope you're doing well, man. It's been a long time, Mike. I hope you're doing well. But we will have a watch along, obviously, next Sunday for the game against Everton, and then midweek one for the game against Liverpool, which will be a good game because Liverpool always have... Since last season, Liverpool have been giving us problems. They've been giving us problems. But Man United got an interesting run of games after Chelsea, guys. We have Chelsea, then we got Tottenham at home, we got Brighton away, we got Arsenal at home, we got Villa at home. Interesting. That's a very interesting run of games in October. And I think international break is in October for the men's team as well. Hope Emma Watson comes on. I don't even think Emma's on the bench, guys. I actually don't. But I'm actually doing a short today that I should release. That is players to watch out for in the WSL, just in general, young players to watch. And Emma Watson is on that list for me personally. Let's see if she's on the bench. I don't think she's on the bench. I do not think she's on the bench. Let me try to find the lineup. I'm trying to find the lineup. Is she on the bench? She's not even on the bench. Watson is not even on the bench. Again, she's another player that I interviewed on my channel as well, so make sure you lot check that out as well. We had a really good conversation. It was obviously while she was recovering from her ACL injury, and now she's fully recovered. The lineup's on the screen. I'm such an idiot. I forgot I put the lineup there. I actually forgot that I had the lineup there. Let me see. I like to go on Twitter and see what people are saying about the game. But right now, my Twitter timeline is a mix of everyone watching the men's game and everyone watching the women's game. And it's funny because West Ham are losing 2-0 in both. Let's see what the media people are saying. Who would you guys bring on at halftime if Man United were to make changes? Is there anyone that you guys would bring on Because I'm looking at who we got on the bench. We've got Mallard, we've got Miyazawa, we've got Simio Wujo. Who else? I can't even see. My eyesight is so bad, guys. I actually can't see. We got Hayley Ladd. Oh, we got Bizet. Will we see Bizet come on and make her Manchester United debut? I wonder. We need a midfield change. Yeah, for me, Janssen has been a bit underwhelming today. I'm not gonna lie. She's been a little bit underwhelming. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because it's her first game. Like, we got a Wujo as well on the bench if that needs to happen. You know, if we need fresh legs in, you know, the 10 or, you know, box to box, we can bring on Miyazawa. I don't think Miyazawa is a box to box personally. I don't think Miyazawa was a box to box. Funnily enough, when we brought her, she was playing as a striker for her national team, was it? Or as a second striker for her national team, and then we converted her into like an 8. But she is on a technical level a very gifted player. Like, on a technical level, I want to see, guys, Turlin and Mallard as 2 9s. Like, I want to see Man United play like a you know what? Man United could actually play 4-4-2, but if they play Ella Toon as a 10, and they play Clinton, Nolson, and then they play Janssen in DM, and you play Mallard and you play Turland, that could work for me. That could work, especially because Mallard has the ability to kind of drift left. She can play central. Her best performance for me for Manchester United came playing centrally against Spurs last season when Man United won 4-0 away from home. So I would like to see that. Because right now, Turland is playing as a lone striker, and at some points, she kind of looks a bit isolated. She kind of looks a little bit isolated. But I think Mark Skinner relies heavily on wing play. I think he relies heavily on the fullbacks being involved. I don't know if you lot are realising, but a lot of our kind of attacks are going through Jade Riviere, Leah Golton, JC on the far sides. So I think Man United are relying a little bit too much on that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the half. I mean, I can't speak much about West Ham, but, you know, if West Ham are able to stay up this year, which they probably will, because the gap between, I think, the Championship and the WSL is quite big. So when people get promoted, they tend to just go back down straight away. And that's not me saying Palace are going to get, you know, relegated, but I think the expectation is whoever gets promoted will just go back down. And that is what is saving West Ham every season. The fact that the teams that West Ham is one of the worst WSL teams, but they are not worse than the teams that get promoted from Championship. So they managed to, you know, stay up. Last year, I remember I went to watch West Ham. Shout out to Howard Sissoko, who actually gave me tickets to go watch West Ham versus Arsenal. And they managed to beat Arsenal. And that's what West Ham can do. They can have such a bad season, but then they'll meet one of the title-chasing teams, and then they'll just snatch some points off them and ruin their season. So you never really know what you're going to get with West Ham, personally. But just quickly on West Ham men and Chelsea, that's 2-0 right now to Chelsea with Nicholas Jackson getting 2 goals. And they've just had a penalty kind of snubbed. VAR did not give them the penalty. And I was going to put Nicholas Jackson in my fantasy team today, you know. I was literally looking on my FPL thinking, should I put him in my team? I think I took all the Chelsea players out of my team. And I wasted my time by putting Kudus. No, I took Kudus out. Okay. I took all the Chelsea players out of my team. I had Mandueke in my team. I took him out. I can't afford to have Cole Palmer right now. But I think I got a decent FPL team. I think I've got a very decent FPL team. Couple more minutes and then the game should be back on. They're making Jackson look like R9. West Ham are on absolute shambles. Don't you think that Nicholas Jackson looks better today? Is it just me that thinks that? I feel like he looks better, especially that first goal he scored. Sancho, that was a poor pass. The first goal that he scored as well was a very good goal. It was a very good striker's kind of goal. Kukukukureya! Kukukukureya! I hate that song. I cannot stand that song. Since the start of last season, Nicholas Jackson has scored 18 goals in the Prem. But why does it seem... Oh, is that a goal? Is that a goal? No, it's offside. It's offside. Kudus's goal just got disallowed. Do any of you guys... Off topic. Completely off topic, guys. Do any of you guys watch SDS? If you know SDS, if you don't know, SDS is a football channel, podcast, etc. Founded by Sharky from the Beta Squad. Shout out to Sharky because he's been here on the channel before. I've had quite a few people from SDS on the channel before as well. But they have a thing called SDS Mastermind, which is like a game show. And they have like a knockout round and then it goes to the final. And the final came out yesterday between Cams and Culture Cams and Lies. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but just go watch that series. Season 2 of Mastermind. It's like 6 episodes, I think, or maybe, yeah, how many episodes is it? Maybe like 6 episodes. And they're like 20-ish minutes each. So it's like a knockout bracket and then the 2 people in the end face each other. And there was one, it was so close, the final was so close, guys. It went down to a tiebreaker. But, during the game, during the competition, during the quiz, one of the people got a question right, but they said to them that it was wrong. So had he been given the point for the question that he got right, he would have won. I just spoiled it for you guys. But I'm actually annoyed on behalf of that person. It's a really good concept as well. I don't know. Maybe I might tell Flex and them to let's do it on United View where we do like Manchester United Mastermind to see how well people know Manchester United. And the thing is, I'll do crap in those kind of moments because I don't know what it is, but pressure in them situations, I just don't do good. That's why I could never do those kind of shows. I could never go. If I ever went and appeared on like Sky's Saturday Social and they tell me that I have to do like a quiz, I couldn't do it because I embarrass myself on national TV because the pressure will just get to me. It looks like the game's about to restart again. We're about to have kickoff again in the next minute or so. And I don't know if there's any changes. Let me check online to see if there's been any substitutions. Let's check online to see if there's been any substitutions. Doesn't look like there's been any substitutions. Yeah, no substitutions yet. Meanwhile, Brighton women have just scored and oh my god, she lobbed the keeper. Kiko Seke, she just lobbed the keeper from outside of the box. The WSL is already given, guys, with the goals. The quality of the goals this weekend so far, they are given. The game is back. The teams are out of the tunnel. Doesn't look like there's any changes. Yeah, I don't think there's any changes. Predictions. We actually didn't do predictions before the game, guys. I'm a disgrace. We did not do predictions before the game. So now it's 2-0. What do you think the scoreline is going to be at the end? I say 5-0. United are going to score 3 more goals. United are going to score 3 more goals. 4-0. Second half about to start. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The second half is about to start. Is there some changes for... Is that Kirsty Muse? Yeah, West Ham are making a sub. Fire start says 2-0, so we're going to watch a whole half of no goals. If West Ham managed to get a goal back, it could change the trajectory of the game, I think. But we are about to kick off. West Ham are about to kick off, actually, because United kicked off first. I need to see Turland on the score sheet, man. Grace Clinton assist, Turland goal. Come on, give this to me, Man United. Don't ruin my weekend. Do not ruin my weekend. We need to start strong second half. We definitely need to start strong. 100%. I think West Ham will be more defensive. Yeah, I actually think they might try and go for a goal and we got kickoff. And as always I forget to do my timestamp because I'm always a disgrace. Man United win the ball back straight away from kickoff. Imagine that. Imagine that. Damn, West Ham are making a change in the 36th minute. The men's team are making a change in the 36th minute. Do you know how bad that is? I'm annoyed. I can't watch. Why can't you watch it? Why can't you watch it? Because I don't know, where's the under 21s game on? Is that on MUTV? Come on, United, give me a goal in the first 10 minutes. Yo, West Ham are taking off, bringing on Suchek. Maya Letitia with the ball right now, just on the edge of her own box. Yeah, the women's game is on MUTV and it's on YouTube. So there's 2 options to watch it on. Nice ball in behind for Turlin to chase, but it gets intercepted. Minute, how many Red Bulls per day? Not many. This is my first Red Bull in a long time. I don't really drink Red Bull. But I basically had to decide if I was going to have a cup of tea or a Red Bull. And I thought, you know what? The cup of tea will get cold during the stream because I won't be drinking it. Like, I have to drink it when it's piping hot. And I wouldn't do that on stream. So I thought, let me just have a Red Bull. Plus, I got a long day. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I'm doing this. Got to record my podcast straight after. Edit that. Put that out for tomorrow. Then I need to get ready. Head to the studio for the match view for Man United versus Palace. And then do all of that. Then come back home. Then I need to do a minute state of mind at 9 p.m. A live stream, so don't miss out for that. After the Crystal Palace game, I need to record 5 in 5. Edit that. Upload that. All whilst I have to clean and put snacks out because my family's coming over because we're watching the boxing at mine today. So I got a lot to do, guys. I got so much to do. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe as well. If you enjoy the content here and you want to support the growth of the channel as the channel continues to grow, you can by sending in super chats with your comments, with your questions, with your thoughts. And you can also join the members club, aka the Minions gang. Is the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, you get your emojis, you get your custom member content, and you get to support the growth of the channel. So be sure to, you know, you got a lot of options, so make sure you utilize at least one of them. Big up Minna watching the game on YouTube. United. You know what this year my goal is this season is to do some content with the women's team. I don't know how or what, but my goal is to do some content somehow. We're going to figure it out, guys. We're going to figure it out. And I'm going to take you lot along with me. Free kick for Man United on the edge of West Ham's box. Looks like they're going to put a ball into the box rather than going for goal. We got Ella Toon over it. We got Galton over it. It could be an in-swinger or an out-swinger. I think it's going to be Toon that's going to take this. I think it's going to be Tooney that takes this. She's got a lot of targets. You got Turner, you got Janssen, you got Turland, you got Letitia. You got a lot of targets in the box. Ball in. Oh, no one got onto the end of it. Good defensive header away. Corner for Manchester United. Yo, Jace was gone. She would have been offside. Jace would have been offside. Almost an own goal. Yeah, that was. That's their striker as well that put that ball. Corner from Grace Clinton. Oh, I thought that was Turner that got on the end of it. But Letitia is chasing it down and she wins it and gives it back to Clinton. Clinton sits a defender down twice. She sits a defender down twice with the dummy and puts a ball in. Gets cleared out by West Ham, but not that far. It goes back to Jade Riviere with a flick on. Jace with the ball. She's doing random stuff again. A couple of touches where she can't really get control of the ball. And West Ham force it out for a throw-in. West Ham force it out for a throw-in. Let's see what happens. United applying pressure. First 5 minutes into the game, United definitely applying some pressure. That's not out. That's not out. Carry on. Okay, you give the ball away. United ended up giving it away. Never mind. West Ham on the break. On the left-hand side, they've got heaps of space. Heaps of space. Jade Riviere just trying to hold her line. And she does. She does very well there, the youngster. And she wins the free kick. Well done, Jade. Well done, Riviere. That was very good from her to read the game properly enough to, you know, decide whether to go or to stay. She just held her positioning. Women's football seems to run a lot more than men's. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a good point. That's actually a good point. I don't think they run a lot more. I don't know. Now you're making me think about it. I don't know, you know. Nice little shoulder to shoulder to win the throw in for Leah Golden. And then she goes long to Toon. Grace Clinton is all the way on the left-hand side. So there's a heap of space between Jace and the nearest midfielder. Four players in interviews have said that Jade is the one to watch out for. I've been saying Jade is next up since last season. Like, last season was her first full season as a starter for Man United, and she did pretty well, I think. The only thing that is my concern is, you know, if she potentially gets injured, if she she gets, if you lot watch the games, you'll see people like physically target her a lot. Nelson with a poor pass. Poor pass from Nelson, but United managed to win it back. United are the team for me with an right. Refs don't protect her. They don't. She doesn't like get calls as much as other players in the league do. I don't know why it is, but she's fast. She's good on the ball. She's so good defensively. Lisa Janssen got to be subbed. Yeah, our midfield is a bit. Not Millie Turner with the ball progression. Not Millie Turner with the ball progression. Got with the ball left hand side. She's going to try to get away and put a ball in, which she does. Sits the defender down nicely, but cannot put a ball in with her right foot. But it lands to Nelson on the edge of the box, who puts a ball in. Clear header. Let's go. Grace Clinton. She gets the debut goal. Let's go. Let's go. Clinton, come on. What a header as well. What a header. Come on, we want 6. What a great ball in from Nelson. Great finish. That's a goal on her Man United debut. That's a good ball from Nelson. It reminded me a little bit of the ball from Toon earlier in the game. Oh, I love that. I love that. Things we love to see. Jace is smiling more. Come on. We need to get Turland a goal. We need to get Turland a goal now. This is the thing. No, like I say all the time, guys. No disrespect to West Ham, but a game like this is a confidence booster for players to just get on the score sheet, especially like your debut game for the club. This is the best time. The keeper didn't even try. I don't think she expected it to go in, like, because it was such a slow moving header. That was such a slow moving header, right? You lot heard Harley, man. Here to support my sister, rival sister, with a like. So have some shame and hit the like button. You guys heard Harley. Make sure you hit the like button as well. 3-0. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Because I'm not. I want more goals. I want more goals. I want 5. I want 6. Free kick for West Ham. Big up to Esco with the super chat, says United, 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 United. Who's getting the 4th? Ooh, Grace Clinton wins the header. And Man United could be on a counter. Great turn. If she can get JC off, she can't, but she finds Riviere. Riviere manages to hold it down. She's, look at her, look at her, look at her. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. You just let her get the literally... Oh my God, like, come on. The ref needs to call the fouls a bit earlier. I have Turland to score on my bet slips, so she won't. What are you saying, Larry? You jinx players. So you put a player on your slip and they don't score. Jade is a gem. She is. What a scouting job for Manchester United to get her. I'm excited to see Simi Awujo as well. Like, I'm really excited to see her for United. I want a higher line. Allah! Oh, Maya Letitia with a scary pass back. And I don't know what the flip that was, but Tullis Joyce was just forced to make a header. Tullis Joyce was just forced to make a header clearance because it's a poor foul. It's a poor pass back from, I want to say, Janssen. And then there's a head clash between a West Ham player and Tullis Joyce. Tullis Joyce is okay, but Janssen just set her up big time. Janssen just set her up big time because what the hell was that? How are you passing back to your keeper in the air when there's people there? Head injury, I hope she's alright. I hope she's okay. They're going to show us the goal back. Are they going to show us the goal back? Oh, West Ham got a collared shirt. I didn't realise. United have had some good chances, guys, can I say, in the second half. We've had some decent chances. And this is the goal. Nelson just picks it up, looks up, and she sees Clinton by herself in the box. And the keeper fell to her knees straight away. Who made that back pass? Janssen. Janssen has not had the best debut, I'm not going to lie. Janssen has not had the best debut. I cannot believe we just forced Tullis Joyce to make a header clearance. That is so funny, man. That is actually so jokes. But I'm so happy. What did we say before the game, guys? We said Grace Clinton, if everyone gets on the score sheet who are debutants, then it's a good day out, right? And Clinton has managed to do that. I need Turlin to get a goal now. Turlin has not really been involved. I don't know if you guys have realised. She's not really been involved in the second half. Like, all the chances that United have created so far, it's not really been landing to her. It's not really been landing to her. Who made... thank God PTJ is tall. Yeah, she's really tall. I think she's taller than me. I'm going to have to go and Google it to see if she's taller than me. Because I'm the same... I'm taller than Mary Earps. I'm taller than Mary Earps. And I'm like the same height. Oh, she's 6 foot. Wow. Wow, she's 6 foot. She must be the tallest in Man United's team. She must be the tallest. Mary Earps was like 5'8". That's why she looks so tall in the goal, isn't it? Mary Earps, yeah, is 5'8". Because she's 173. I'm 177. Me and Millie Turner, I think, are the same height. And if you don't believe me and you think I'm lying, I posted a picture of me and Millie Turner once. Yeah, so see, me and Millie Turner is 1.78 and I'm 1.77. Damn, Tullis Joyce is huge. She is huge. All right, West Ham player is up. She's good. She's all right. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Another substitution for West Ham. So that's their second change so far, with United yet to make a change. Is that 2 changes? Hold on for the clean sheet. Yeah. Clean sheet's important. Was Clinton's goal good? It was a good goal. It was a ball in from Nelson. Just outside the box, she crossed it in. Grace Clinton was by herself in the box. Little clipped header into the bottom corner. Our keeper didn't stand a chance. She didn't even dive. So it was a... Bro, Jace, what are you doing? Jace will tear you apart. Jace, what are you doing? What is these random skills? That's it. It's like when you just start to learn how to play FIFA, guys, yeah? And you just start spamming the skill buttons when you're playing to see what skills your player can do. That's what she's doing. Not surprised, no subs yet. 60 minutes in, 3-0 up. The thing is, right, United went strong. I think the rotation will come into a couple games into the season, especially with like the League Cup in about a week and a half time. Grace Clinton is playing good. She's playing good, man. Jace gets away. Let's see what she does now. No random skills. Do not spam the skill button. What the flip was that from Janssen? What was that from Janssen? That pass was bad. Janssen has played quite a few bad passes today. But, like I said, I'm just going to give it to nerves because it's her debut for Man United. New environment, new stadium, new club. I'm just going to say it's nerves that got the better than her. White's going to play Janssen as a midfielder. Like we don't have Lad on the bench. Like we don't have a Wujo on the bench. I just don't know. I don't know. Where did she play before? Wolfsburg, I think. I need to double check. Was it? Let me double check. Let me double check before I start lying to people about where she came. No, before I start lying to people about where she came from. Yeah, she came from Wolfsburg. She did. She played for Arsenal as well years ago. He hates Lad. I don't think he hates her. But I do think Lad is our best six. Like, if you want someone to just sit in front of your back line, right now, if you lot can see, it's Nolson that's sitting in front of the back line as a six. And Janssen is a bit more advanced. Big switch. Big switch. All right, Leticia just goes long instead. Let's see what the commentator says about Man United. Let's talk about facilities. Man United women getting moved out of their facilities. She's saying that Man United spent a chunk of pre-season at St. George's Park. If I'm not wrong, they spent 2 weeks there. If I'm not wrong, they spent 2 weeks there. Where they had so what they'd do is 2 days, they'd have an overnight stay and then a team coach to take them back to Manchester. I think there's it's an hour and a half trip. Oof. West Ham are managing to pass around pretty well, and they managed to get up the pitch into Man United's third with a couple of numbers in the box as well. And they play in 1-2 passes, but Galton is there to just clear it up. And Man United could break. Grace has Toon next to her. She finds Toon. Toon is trying to find Turland in, which she might be able to. Turland tries to use a bit of strength to get the ball, but she doesn't. 30 minutes left. The game has become a bit, should I say static for United since going up 3. Jade Riviere, great interception, but just no one there to pick up the ball. And then Leticia with a clearing header, but it falls back to a West Ham player. Vivian Aisi, she's playing a lot deeper today. Is she not normally playing as a striker? Man United win the ball back again. This is just back and forth, back and forth. The thing is, Man United can afford to have this. Man United can afford for the game to be like this because they're 3-0 up. Who's the quickest player in the squad? Ooh, I think I would say maybe Riviere. I would say Riviere. Maybe Galton is quite quick as well. She's not that fast. Lucia Garcia was the quickest, I think. St. George's is my local gym and I didn't know they were there. I was very confused about extra security. That explains it. That's crazy that St. George's is your local gym. That's actually bad. I've been there once. I've been there months. I've been there back in March for a Lionesses Media Day. And it's quite far for me. It's about a 2-hour drive. But it's it's like a big field. And the more you get into, because it's a whole park, right? So the park is huge. But the more you drive and you actually get to the facilities, obviously, then there's security. But there's a hotel right next door, so you could stay there. Sanderberg is quick, apparently. Yeah, she's injured. Apparently, she got injured in training, so she's not in the matchday squad today. So maybe, yeah, she could be the quickest. How is Riviere doing? She's doing pretty well. I think she's doing well. Come on, ref. That's a foul. Thank you very much. Turland gets nudged in the back, and she wins the free kick. And now there's a substitution. We got Celine Bizet makes her Manchester United debut. The United fans are going crazy. JC comes off after opening the scoring for Manchester United. Thank you, JC. And now we've got Celine Bizet. Shout out to Grace Clinton for the recruitment because they went and snatched Spurs, probably one of Spurs' best players. They went and snatched her from Spurs. Spurs is funny because where's Day? Day, where are you? One of the subscribers here is a Spurs fan and was talking about Grace is gonna stay at Spurs. They were gonna buy her. We're gonna buy her. We took Grace Clinton back after our loan spell, and we took your best player. How about that? How about that? We got 4 people standing over a free kick right now. 4 people, and they go. What kind of set piece is that? What kind of set piece was that? Did you see Villamo's comments on Rasso being an upgrade on Bizet? Yeah, I saw it. But you know what? What's a manager got to, like... I would say that if I was him. I'm not going to lie. I would say that. Because you have to uplift your new player and not feel like, oh, you know, I won't be able to fill the boots of the player that's just left. Or... So I hear it. I hear it. Edge of the box. Bizet has the ball. She was about to pull the trigger, but she didn't. Tatoon back to Bizet. She comes onto her left foot, tries to get a shot off. It gets blocked. But it lands to Terlin, to Nolson, back to Bizet. It's just basketball right now. It's just basketball. Man United go back to Leah Galton to restart. Set piece deliveries have been pretty good. They have been. They've been interchanging in free kicks and corners. It's been different people. I guess that's the good thing about having different options. Tooney with a great ball in, but it's straight into the keeper's hands. Bring on Mallard. Bring on Mallard. West Ham just go long straight away and put it out for a throw-in. How many likes are we on, guys? 77 likes. If you have not hit the like button, guys, make sure you do. It helps with the algorithm, obviously, especially as we push the women's content throughout the season and all content here on the channel. If you want to join the members club, aka the Minions gang, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, you get your emojis, you get your custom member content, and of course you get to support the growth of the channel, the ever-growing community here. If you want to support the channel in alternative ways, you can by sending in super chats with your comments, with your questions, or just to share your thoughts, or just to show some love to the channel. It really helps with keeping the channel here, keeping it growing, and keeping it running. And if you want to do something simple, something easy, you could just like and you can just subscribe. Over 20,000 people are watching this game right now on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. I think that is way more people than who watched the Chelsea game yesterday, I think. Yo, we are scary in midfield right now. We are scary in midfield. We go all the way back to Turner, to Galton. Galton coming with the overlap. Chelsea game was also on BBC. Yeah, it was. I was watching it on BBC, to be honest. I didn't even know it was on YouTube until today. Tullis Joyce goes long to Turland, who manages to flick it onto Toon. And Toon thinks that Leah Galton's coming with the overlap, but she's not. And she had a lot of space. She had a lot of space to run into. So we've got about just over 20 minutes left of the game. There will be some extra time because of the stoppages for head injuries. So I think there will be like 5 minutes extra time. Can United get another? Can they? They might be able to. Or offside. She didn't even disrupt play. She didn't disrupt play, so I don't know why that offside was called. Our defence is comfortable. Great display for Letitia too so far. Listen, it's her first game, official game as Manchester United's captain, so she had to step up big today. And she's done pretty good in those little moments where it looked like West Ham could maybe make a run in behind, get a pass through. She stepped up, man. She stepped up. And she got an assist. She got an assist as well. Throw in for West Ham as well. Ridwan, have you played FC25 yet? Shout out to EA, man. They gave me a code for the game, so I'm actually going to start streaming it on Twitch. My team's really average, though. I need EA to give me FIFA points like they do other streamers. Because I've seen streamers that have like 60k FIFA points. It's crazy. Fallon's got a good kick on her. I did say before the stream, at the beginning of the stream, sorry, I did say her ball playing ability is way better than Mary Earps. And I actually think her shot stopping is better than Mary Earps. And I feel like she covers a lot more of the goal. She's got a long wingspan as well. And And I also think that she's better at kind of coming out to claim crosses. I've only played one game so far. Yeah, the gameplay feels a bit clunky, I'm not going to lie. But I'm looking forward to playing Rush. Oh, Grace, why did you go for the 1-2 with Thailand? Why did you not go 1-2 with Thailand? I made Pro Club. Pro Clubs is so realistic now. Like, you can make your player actually look like you. And I did, because you can put makeup on your player. I put a bandana like that. It makes it look like I'm wearing a scarf. I'm actually looking forward to doing more FC25 streams. And I will do some on YouTube as well for my Man United career mode. Because I could do a career mode for the men's team and the women's team. So let me know which one you want to see. Maybe I'll do the career mode for men's. And then for women's, I'll do it as like a series. United just passing around right now. Just not doing much. Mary's got to prove now she's in France. She can't hide behind England #1 international accolades. You know what? Hot take, but I don't think she's going to be England's #1 much longer. Hannah Hampton has already come in, the last 2 games for England? She started over Earps. I think England are going to start to progressively ease her out of the team. And she won't be the starter anymore. And obviously, if PSG don't qualify for Champions League, she's only really got a shot of winning maybe... I don't even think they'll win the league. So will she really win any silverware at PSG? We've got to wait and see. We've got to wait and see. Substitution for West Ham, I think. Yeah, West Ham make a substitution. Vivian Assign comes off. Hampton was pretty good yesterday. She's a really good goalkeeper. Very good shot stopper as well. She's a very good shot stopper. Did Karchawi not play? Karchawi is one of my favourite fullbacks. She is one of my favourite fullbacks. I thought she was meant to leave PSG on a free. Or is it this year that she's leaving on a free? I thought she was going to go to Barca. Grace Clinton gets dispossessed in the middle of the pitch. And West Ham are trying to pass around, which they do. They get some good passages of passes and manage to progress the ball a bit more forward. But Man United win it back. But it's a free kick. Oh, she re-signed with them. Oh, Chelsea just scored as well. 3-0 to West Ham men. Cole Palmer scores. I didn't get to see how the goal came, but it's a bad day in the office for West Ham. If you're a West Ham fan, it's a bad day in the office. You're losing 3-0 in both of your senior teams. It's not looking good, bruv. Let's see how they got this goal. Who got the assist? I want to see who got the assist. And I took Cole Palmer out of my team because I couldn't afford to keep him in my FPL anymore. Free kick for West Ham. They put a ball into the box. Man United get ahead to it. Janssen puts it out for a corner. I think it's Nicholas Jackson that got the assist. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson does very... What is going on with Nicholas Jackson today, guys? United men's team will wear the 3rd kit today. Should I wear the... I don't know. What kit should I wear to the match view today, guys? I got 4 Man United kits this season. I got the home, the away, the 3rd kit, and then I got the black goalkeeper kit. But I'm not going to lie. When I do wear a kit for the stream, for the match view, we lose. So maybe I will just wear like a hoodie or something. Corner in from West Ham, near post. And it's dealt with by Letitia. Jade Riviere, little pass to Toon. Could have been a better pass. That could have been a better pass. I need the blue kit. I love the blue kit. It's so nice. Like, this is the first time in a long time that I actually like all 3 of Manchester United's kits. Damn, I can hear Mark Skinner shouting, bro. I customized the 3rd kit. What'd you get on the back? To be honest, I didn't get any names this season, you know. You lot know the curse of Minna is real. I stopped getting names on the back of my shirt. Throw in for West Ham. I would like to see some changes. Riri 19. Why number 19? Are you... Because me, I get certain numbers on my shirts. I get 17 or 24. 17 because that's the day that I was born. 24 because I've always been a Kobe Bryant fan. So I always get number 24. Once or twice, I think I've got number 7 on my shirt. That's maybe once I think I got it. But if I ever get a customized shirt... Actually, I got one that says 6 as Minna 6 as well because I got it as a gift. One of my siblings got it for me for my birthday, and they put 6 on it because of Pogba. So actually, the numbers I get tend to vary. West Ham just progressing the ball, which they managed to do quite comfortably up into Man United's half. And there's just quite a bit of space just in front of the front line. And West Ham are playing a bit more pushed. They're playing a bit more advanced. They got about 5 people on the final line of Manchester United's backline. And a poor pass from West Ham. Despite that, they keep it. They managed to keep hold of the ball. With summer, you can watch the game on Barclays WSL YouTube channel. If you go on YouTube and you go to Barclays WSL YouTube channel, you can watch the game there. Oh my God, West Ham are through and they smash it over the bar. First real chance for West Ham. Nobody next to, no one there. It's a ball over the top. Let me see. It's the ball over the top. Laetitia just kind of mistimes it. She mistimes it a little bit and it falls. She just smashes it. Katrina Gorey. Here we go. We got Simi Awujo coming on. How the flip is Williams coming on? How on earth is Williams coming on? Bro, what? What? Please make this make sense. How is Rachel Williams coming on? We don't need a goal. Oh my God, Elizabeth Turlin has just come off, guys. Elizabeth Turlin has just come off for a 36-year-old Rachel Williams. I took it, man. Williams will never go away. She won't. Like, I like Williams as a personality. Don't get me wrong. And she scored some important goals for Man United. But I actually think she should only come on when we need a goal and we have to, you know, like when you just have to throw everyone on. Where's Mallard? Oh, man. Ella Toon, edge of the box. She's going to put a ball in to find someone. She goes back instead to Awujo. Awujo is the first Nigerian player. She's Nigerian, I think, but she plays for the Canada national team. So she's the first person of Nigerian heritage to ever play for Manchester United women. Is she the first Nigerian? Is she the first person of Nigerian heritage to ever play for Man United? That is a question for my Nigerians. Has there been any Nigerian men that have played for Man United? Or players of Nigerian heritage? Igalo, oh yeah, duh, how could I forget about Igalo? In that position, I just have to smash it. How could I forget about Igalo? Who's playing in Saudi right now? You know what's so funny? I was just looking at teams in the Saudi league the other day, and I realized, if you're Muslim, you'll know what I mean. I realized there was a team based in Mecca. I didn't realize there was a team based in Mecca. And then I was looking at who plays for them, and I realized Igalo plays for them. And I was like, rah. So I guess they play outside of the Haramain area because there's a part, I don't know if any of you guys have been to Mecca, but when you go to Mecca, when you're driving into the city, there's a part that says from this point on it's like the sacred part of the city. So I'm sure that they play outside of that sacred part. But I was so fascinated. I didn't realize he was playing in the Saudi league. Let me see what team he's actually. What team is it that he's playing for? He's playing for Al Wahda. They are a bang average team. Let me see where their stadium is based. I want to see exactly where their stadium is based. How far away is it from the Al Haramain? Oh, so it's outside of, it's way outside of Mecca. But it's the nearest city is Mecca. Because I was thinking there's no way there's a football team in Mecca. That's not possible. Tulis Joyce collects the ball. Let me not get sidetracked. You might be the only channel that gives it about the women's team. Listen, the thing is, right, guys, there's no fault in anything. Like, if you're not into women's football, you don't have to cover it. Like, I'm just into women's football. That's why I cover it. Like, I create women's content. You know, I go to open days when I'm able to, for media, to do content. So it's only right that I cover Man United women. And you know what it is? It is kind of funny because when Man United are in the FA Cup final, suddenly everybody's doing watch-alongs and, everyone's doing videos of build up to the game, but during the season, no one covers Man United. It's funny. If we are this easy to pass through, it will be a tough times going forward into the season. For me, I just think Janssen was just not a great performance today from Janssen. I'm into football, simple, men and women. Same, I'm into football. Like, guys, I remember I used to watch like the Portuguese league, men's Portuguese league. And my family would be like to me, are you that bored that you're watching Portuguese league? I'm like, no, I just like football. I even watch the Saudi women's league, guys. I watch the Saudi women's league because I'm just into football. Let me see what else you lot are saying. Your honest opinion on our midfield issues. You know what? I don't think that we have midfield issues. I just think that cohesion is not there yet. That's it. You know, for me, like, Hayley Ladd has to start in the big games. Or Awujo. Like, you need to play a natural DM in DM when it comes to playing against Chelsea, Arsenal, City. Like, for me, City is the scary team because Hasegawa is my favourite player outside of Man United. And without a doubt, she always manages to shut Manchester United up. So when it comes to those games, United have to go strong in midfield and not like try experiment with players. Corner for West Ham, by the way. Is there anybody in the away end? Last time I went to West Ham versus United at Old Trafford, guys, there was 5 people in the away end for West Ham. So corner, in swinger. Ooh, header over the bar. They've had some chances. They've put some... That's the thing is, West Ham today have been threatening from... Gabby George is back, baby! Welcome back, Gabby George. Miyazawa's coming on for Grace Clinton. And Gabby George is coming on for Leah Galton. Welcome back, Gabby George. I want a Fallon clean sheet. Her entire family came to watch. Seriously, they came from America. Did they actually all... I mean, I would do that. If my sibling or my cousin or my niece or someone was playing for Manchester United or just any club and they were making their professional league debut for the team, I would come. I would fly out. 100%. Yeah, she deserves the clean sheet. She deserves the clean sheet. So there we go. We've got a double change. Gabby George back from her ACL injury. Her first appearance in over nearly a year, I think, for Manchester United. Comes on for Leah Galton, one of the goal scorers, and another goal scorer, Grace Clinton, comes off for Hinata Miyazawa. So Manchester United make a couple changes. Hey, man like Todd Bowley is coming up on the screen. There you go, Man United win the ball back. That's just Rachel Williams. What are you doing? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, love. Big up Minna, when are you playing the new FIFA? I'm gonna play it tomorrow on stream, on Twitch, inshallah, God willing. So come over to Twitch. Link is in the bio of this video right now. I will do a career mode series as well on the channel. I can't do a stream today just because I'm just so busy today. So tomorrow I will be doing it. I'm going to try to be as consistent as possible with my FC25 streams on Twitch. We've got about 6 minutes left and we might have about 5 minutes of extra time. Oof. We let West Ham build up in this game, you know that. We've given West Ham too much respect in this game. Oh, Mark Skinner he's took it personal, guys. Remember last season everyone was saying Mark Skinner's never on the touchline. Today he's screaming down the flipping stadium. Even I can hear him. Oh, Miyazawa just gets barged off. Miyazawa just gets barged off the ball. Maybe, you know what? That's why I actually think Miyazawa doesn't play. Sometimes the physicality is not there. The physicality is not there sometimes. And you see how physical the WSL can get sometimes. Whoa, talk to each other, guys. Communicate. United should bring in another Japanese player for Miyazawa. There we go. There we go, Miyazawa. You got two... The final pass is not on, guys. So much loose possession, so much. It's ridiculous. The final pass is just not on for Man United. We're letting West Ham just pass around. We're being too respectful. We're being too nice, too respectful, guys. Letitia just gets fouled, and thank you very much, because that is a free kick. Who is that number 9 for West Ham? She's pretty good. I need to see who that is. I want to see who's that number 9, guys, for West Ham. Uki, she's pretty good, you know. Did they sign her this year? Brighton's now winning 2-0. Brighton women winning 2-0. Gabby George! I'm telling you, the physicality is lacking for some people today. They're lucky that United are winning 3-0, and this is just a stretch your legs kind of substitution for everyone. They signed her last season. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's made Letitia have her hands a bit full in the second half. Why are we letting them put a ball in? They put a ball in. Oh my god! Tullis Joyce, thank you! Come on, Tullis Joyce. You need to... I want her to get a clean sheet. I want her to get a clean sheet. That was going bottom corner, guys. That was actually going bottom corner. Look at that. Ball in. No one gets onto it. No one gets onto it. It's going bottom corner. That's a big save from Tullis Joyce to keep her clean sheet. She don't look happy. She don't look happy. Well done, Tullis Joyce. Well done, well done. Jeez Louise, exactly. What is going on? Corner. Well done. Big header from Rachel Williams. That's why she came on. That's why she came on. Jade Riviere United could be on the counter. We could be on the counter. It's a 2v1. It's a 2v1. Miyazawa, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. She's calling for it. Toon is through. Bam. Why did she not play Bizet through? She waited for Ella Toon to come on her left, but Bizet was bursting down the right and was in so much space holding her run. Look, now, bam, she should have played it. Bizet, oh, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. We're winning 3-0. That was poor. That was poor. She wanted Toon to get her goal. Yeah, I think she wanted Toon because obviously Toon's been through a lot the last couple of weeks in her, life outside of football. So, I get that. I get that. But that should be 4-0, man. That should be 4-0. We need to stop being too nice, guys. Too respectful, too courteous to West Ham. I don't think this is... Given how Man United slapped West Ham the last time at Old Trafford, this is not a bad performance for West Ham. I actually don't think it's a bad performance, especially the second half. They've been a lot better in the second half than they were in the first half, personally. How much extra time? I'm predicting 5 minutes. I'm predicting 5 minutes. Mary Earps would have... hey, guys, come on. No Earp slander, guys. No Earp slander. But you trying to get in at Andy Tate? Nah. There's a guy on United View. If you watch United View, there's a guy called Kenny. Shout out King Kenny, Uncle Kenny, and he always says poor. There's a proper it's like a Cheshire accent. I thought that was poor. 5 minutes. Yeah, there you go. I was right. I was bang on. 5 minutes extra time. Man United on a break. It's a 4v5. And a ball is put through. Ooh, Bizet just cannot get onto the end of it. More of a Yorkshire accent. That's how you know I'm bad with accents. Because I actually thought that was a Cheshire accent. I can tell what a Scouse accent is. I can tell what a Birmingham accent is. I can tell what a Cardiff accent is. Or a Welsh accent. I can tell what a Newcastle accent is. But outside of that, everything else just, to me, I would just say that's a northern accent. The funny thing is, Mary Earps always did have like one error in her locker, like every couple games. And last year, I just think she wasn't playing that confidently, just because of all the uncertainty with her contract. I think that was just distracting her. Awujo, nice little turn, great little physicality to keep the ball. There you go. There you go. That's who I want to see in DM. I've seen enough. Play Janssen in her actual position. Bizet with the ball to Miyazawa. Back to Simi. Ball in. It's a deep one. Keeper comes out to clip. 3.5 minutes left. Simi having a good performance out there. She is. I don't get why Janssen started in DM, but she wasn't even playing DM because at some point she was playing box to box. Man United win the ball back. Oh, I thought Nolson was hobbling for a second. Oh, I got scared for a second. I thought Nolson started limping for a second. Miyazawa to Williams. Tries to play 1-2. And she manages to keep it and lay it off for Williams, who goes out far to Bizet. Bizet is going to try put a ball in. 1v1 against her fullback. Oh, she gets it. She puts the ball out for a corner. Casey is in England. I think she came back because she left her job at San Diego. I don't know if she's in England though. I thought she would have stayed there because she said her kids were settled in America. So I don't know if she's in England. Unless she's at the game. I don't know. Corner for Man United. It's an outswinger. It's not a great delivery either. Who's that? Who's that on the delivery? Is that Bizet? I can't even see who that is. She's at the game! Shut up. Casey is at the game. How do you guys know that she's at the game? Hold on. Let me go on Twitter right now. Casey. Oh, she is! Oh my god. She is. She just tweeted it. She just tweeted it. Oh, I love that for her. I love that for her. Yeah, she is at the game. That's good to see that she's... The thing is, she couldn't come to the games before, I think, because she was a manager of another club. Brother invited her. Oh yeah, I wonder if Skinner is happy that she's at the game. I wonder if Mark Skinner is happy that she's at the game. We've got a minute left of the game. You just got to see it out. That's it. Meanwhile, it's 3-0 between Chelsea and West Ham. West Ham are not having a good day in the office today. West Ham are not having a good day in the office. Though those balls over the top to the back line is causing disruption. Oh my god, I thought the clean sheet was gone. Oh, I thought the clean sheet was gone. Probably not. Nah, I think he might be. He's a bit of a very egotistical person. There you go. A couple of seconds left and then the game is done. Oh, nice little skill from Turner. Gabby George. I think the ref's gonna blow the whistle soon. Yeah, she's gonna blow the whistle. She's looking at her watch now. Can United get one? No, they can't. Whistle is done. And there we have it. There we have it. Manchester United 3. West Ham 0. Man United get 3 points on the opener. The commentary is making me bug out right now. Manchester United get 3 points at home at Old Trafford. After last season, by the way, Man United did not win at Old Trafford. Right? Man United did not win at Old Trafford last season. So they finally get 3 points at Old Trafford again against West Ham in a interesting performance. I think 3-0 is a good scoreline for Man United, 3 different goal scorers, but I definitely think that West Ham grew into the game a lot more in the second half. Some good standout performances for me. Captain Maya Le Tissier doing what a captain does in her first professional game as Manchester United captain. By the way, she's the youngest captain I think that Manchester United has had. So that was great to see. Some positive performances across the team. Grace Clinton for me grew into the game as she got her goal. Lisa Knowlson gets an assist. Great assist from Maya Le Tissier as well from the back line. So it was an all-rounded performance. It was a team performance for me. Some question marks over some performances. I'm gonna put that down to nerves. I'm not gonna lie, because Janssen for me, she didn't look that comfortable where she was playing, and I feel like between her and Knowlson there was moments of sloppiness in possession throughout the game. Who came on that I think was quite impressionable? Simi Awujo for me came on and was quite comfortable in that DM role, and that's obviously her more natural position in comparison to Janssen. This is interesting for me though, because coming into the season, the manager was talking to media, talking about how we're going to see a change in tactical approach, in maybe the shape, etc. I don't really think there was much of a change. Do you guys feel like there was a change tactically in the shape of the team? Because I don't think there was. I think he had Leah Golton playing as a wing back, essentially. It's 4 in the back, but he had Leah Golton playing as the winger, kind of getting up and down the pitch. And he had Ella Toon coming a bit more central. He had JC holding her width. He had Turland as an individual 9, as a lone striker. I don't think there was much difference. But United got the 3 points. 3 goals, 3 points, and Tullis Joyce gets a clean sheet in her first ever WSL game. For someone that was brought in last season as Earps' replacement and played 1 or 2 games. She played a couple of games in the Cup. So the last time she actually played for United was November? Or end of October, I think. It was nice to see her get a clean sheet, and she made a big save in the last couple minutes of the game to get that clean sheet. So congratulations to her. Let me see what you lot are saying. Listen, I don't want to talk too much about the manager in it, because I want to focus on the players. I think the players deserve the attention. They deserve the praise. They deserve all of that for this performance. But all eyes will be on the manager throughout the season. If Manchester United do not improve as the season continues and they keep getting better, there'll be question marks. I think the biggest question mark for me today from this game is that we allowed West Ham to get out of first gear in the second half, and any other team will penalise you for that. We allowed them to pass around, we allowed them to get deliveries in, we allowed them to force opportunities for corners, for set pieces. We shouldn't be doing that. Like I said before, no disrespect to West Ham, but they are a team in consecutive seasons that have struggled to a point where they were battling relegation. So today it would have been a statement for Man United to come out and just be clinical and dominate. But they practically did do that because they won 3-0. At least we're doing less passing around the back and putting more crosses in the box. You know what's funny? The whole crosses in the box thing, I actually feel like that might not be the best solution at all times, because if you've got a lone number 9, you're asking your striker to occupy 2 centre-backs. That's not easy. So when you're putting crosses in, you're relying on the kind of late box runners to get onto it. With maybe a JC as a late box runner. Grace Clinton, for example, how she got her goal, because Turland was occupying 2 centre-backs. There was a heap of space for Grace by herself to get that header, a free header into the corner. So in those situations, those are good. But I don't think United should look to just spam crosses into the box, all the time. Now, I'm actually quite excited to see how the season pans out. I'm excited to see the changes in potentially in the shape of the team. I'm excited to see potentially different lineups. I want to see Mallard and Turland playing together. I'm actually quite shocked that Mallard didn't come on today. And Rachel Williams was opted to come on with 15 minutes to go, because is that saying that Mallard is the third striking choice? Is that saying that Mallard is competing with Ella Toon for the left hand side? I don't know what it's kind of suggesting. But for me, a like-for-like switch would have made sense. You know, Rachel Williams is good when you need someone pressing from the front. For me, Manchester United, you know, when they're chasing a goal, don't get me wrong, if you're chasing a goal, bring on Rachel Williams, because Rachel Williams will get in the right places. She's like a Scott McTominay. She will get into the right places to get onto the end of a cross. But if you're not chasing a goal and you're 3-0 up and you're taking off your striker who didn't get a goal, I wouldn't think that bringing her on is the best choice. Mina, is it me or is he changed the formation? Some players playing out of position. He did change the formation. Normally we used to play, what was it, a 4-2-3-1. Today we were playing, I want to say, a 4-3-3, but we were playing 3 up top, where it's like the striker and the two behind the striker are a bit more like central. However, Jace was still playing with a lot of width throughout the game. And Ella Toon was playing a lot more central, which kind of forced Leah Golton to push up. And then you had your 3 midfielders that Grace was the kind of box to box. She was in that 8 role, and you had Janssen and Nolson alternating between who would sit and who would progress the ball or go get involved in the attack. Janssen, for me, playing in DM is interesting because she's playing out of position. You got Awujo, you got Lad on the bench, who are DMs. So that's interesting. But at the end of the day, I think because of I also feel like, you know, with the number of in Nigeria, it's called a scatter formation. That's what it was essentially. Let me see what else you guys are saying. This is not sustainable. If we only rely on players' individual abilities, there is no change in anything tactical. Like he said, sorry, but I don't see us improving with this coach. No point talking tactics with the manager. To him, playing Golden as a left back is changing tactics. I'm not gonna lie. I think the one thing is throwing Gabby George back into the team, having just come back from her ACL. I understand that. You know, Man United actually don't have left-back options per se. Hannah Blundell is out for the entire season, and she was Man United's starting left-back last year. And Gabby George has just returned back from her ACL injury. So I understand why Leah Golton played at left-back, because we've played her a couple of times last season there before, and she's played there under Casey, etc., etc. Is that the long-term plan? I don't think it should be. Because even with that Golton playing there, Golton does have injury issues, and she's just returned back from like a 2-month or 3-month injury. So we have to be careful with that. But Golton is good defensively as well, and even when she plays as a winger, she does support her fullback a lot. So it'll be interesting to see. Next game for Manchester United is Everton next week, 2 p.m. kickoff, which is actually pretty good because we play at 2 p.m. and then, if I'm not wrong, let me just double check. Man United play at 4. Man United men will play at 4 p.m. Against Spurs. Yeah, so we play, Man United men play 4:30 next week, and the women play 2. So what we can do is, obviously, we'll have a watch along again, and then we'll disappear and go watch the men's team. And then after that, we've got League Cup fixture against Liverpool midweek, and then we've got Chelsea away. So this is the best time for Man United to gain some momentum, get players on the score sheet, get your striker scoring goals, get your wingers involved, get people getting assists. So by the time we go to Stamford Bridge, we could be in a bit of a better position. But you guys know what it is. Listen, be sure to hit the like button, be sure to subscribe. We are 3 likes off 100. 3. We are 3 likes off 100. So if you have not hit the like button and you ain't paid your rent here and you've been here for the 2-hour stream, guys, don't be a disgrace. Don't be a disgrace. I will be back today, 9 p.m. UK time. Turn on your post notifications so when I go live, you will get notified. I'll be back with Mina's State of Mind after the Crystal Palace and Manchester United game, where we're going to break down that game later this evening as well. Mina's 5 in 5 will drop as well. 5 things we learned in 5 minutes after the Crystal Palace game. Also tomorrow, Carrington, the Manchester United women's podcast, will be out kind of dissecting this game. So we've got a busy day of content. I'll be live tomorrow on Twitch as well. So make sure you go, link in bio below. Go and follow me on Twitch as well. But guys, 3 points, top of the table, man. Stop the count. Word to Donald Trump. Stop the count. We are top of the table right now. And Manchester United men play in about 3 hours time. So hopefully they don't ruin my weekend. But big up to everyone. Make sure you hit the like button, and I will be back for another match day with Minna next week Sunday. But like I said, a lot of content coming over the weekend, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. I'm out. Oh, we're not top. Oh shit, my bad. Why did I think we were top? Bro, why would you do that? WSL table. Are we not top because of goal difference? Oh, Brighton are winning 4-0. Okay, never mind. Don't stop the count in that case. Don't stop the count. But yeah, guys, I'm out, man. Have a wonderful one, and I'll see a lot of you guys later this evening. Peace.